What's up, YouTube? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Kenyan Vlog. It is April 5th, 2022, and it is 11:07 a.m. I'm at a TA somewhere in Pennsylvania off of I-80. I don't exactly know where I'm at. I'm just at a TA off of I-80 in Pennsylvania. The reason why I don't know where I'm at, because this was not one of my planned stops last night. I was actually planning on going to a Flying J about 20 miles down the road, but I got too tired to get down that way. So yeah, I was like, let me duck in here and call it a day before I end up in a ditch somewhere. Very important, for you as drivers out there, no matter how seasoned you are, you got to know your limits and know when it's time to get off the road. Just get 20 miles down the road is not worth it. Risk getting in an accident because you're exhausted. And I knew my limits, so I had to get off the road. It was time. And I found a parking spot here at a free parking spot. I found a free parking spot here. I got here around 1 in the morning. Because I picked this load up out at Lipstick, Ohio. I picked it up at 5 yesterday evening, and I only got like 100 miles to go till I get to where I'm delivering to. It's going to be a little late, but it's a drop and hook, so shouldn't have that much trouble out of Walmart. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm at a TA I-80. I'm gonna take I-80 over to 54 and take that all the way down to the Walmart DC. So I got another. The good thing is the next load I pick up going back to Ohio is literally I'll be able to pick that up on time. It has a pickup time from all the way up to 12 midnight. Yeah, 12 midnight. So I'll be able to pick that up on time. So yeah, anyway. So what we're going to discuss in this video, we're going to discuss, I'm going to get my 30-minute exercise, by the way. Little disclaimer. So in this video, we're going to discuss what my fuel report was for last week. And my tolls. Y'all wait till y'all hear that number. Woo! And it's surprising, I still made money. I still made a decent paycheck, even if the way the fuel bill was for last week. Only con is, like, I'm kicking myself in the behind because I knew I should have went ahead and put the amount of fuel I was going to put in there initially while I was in Ohio yesterday. And I talked myself out of it, trying to stay under a certain amount, make a certain amount off this load. Because this load is paying $1,700. I wanted to make $1,400 off of it. So I did accomplish that in a way, but I'm based on my fuel, based on my miles per gallon, I'm 20 gallons short from making it to the DC. So before I leave here today, I'm gonna put 20 gallons in. That's gonna cost me another $100 and some, which would have been around the same amount I would have paid if I would have just put the fuel in the first place. I hate it when I do this. It's miscalculation on my part. So I'm just going back to what I'm doing anyway. So this video, we're gonna talk about my fuel report. We're gonna talk about how to get started with how to start an LLC, the process, and how far you are wanting. What is your vision for that LLC? How big do you want it to be? And we're going to talk the importance about names. Think about a company name. That's very important. So let's get started, because I only got like 19 minutes till I gotta go freshen up and get ready to roll. So let's jump right into it. My last week fuel report. I hope y'all sitting down for this. Y'all need to sit down for this and take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. My fuel report for last week, and week ending in April 2nd, 2022, was $1,751, and I think it was 43 cents, somewhere in there. Add some, take some. Boy, that was a lot of money in fuel. Like that was crazy amount of money in fuel. This is crazy. It's just crazy how high this fuel is, and believe it or not, I'm still coming out ahead. If I measure myself against how much these owner-ops are spending on fuel, so I'm still coming out ahead, and I'm still gonna come out ahead next week, or this week. Y'all will find out towards the weekend. I don't know. I'll find out Thursday what my settlement actually looks like, and I'll give you the actual numbers this weekend. I might shoot a video Thursday depending on how busy I am. Like today, I'm busy. I'm dropping a hook in, and another dropping a hook, and then I'm on my way to my next load. So, yeah, my fuel bill was just absolutely out freaking outrageous. And that's even doing 62 miles per gallon, 62 on a cruise control. But here's the thing about that, guys. Imagine how much it would have been if I wasn't 62 miles on the cruise control. What if it was at 65? We'd be talking a whole lot. We'd probably be talking about $2,000 in fuel. And that would not have been cool for me. I would have been like, oh my God, I got to do something. So my tolls for this week was $4.25. I took one toll. I really didn't want to, but I wound up doing it. So yeah, I can live with that. And Myra's sitting right over there. She's a mess inside. I didn't even get to clean the truck this weekend. I got done driving and I was beat. I was like, it's gonna have to wait, and I might clean it tonight. But I'm gonna show y'all Myra. She's over there chilling. There she is. I'm gonna show y'all why I'm over here. I don't know if this fell off or somebody took it off and stole my deck cover, but it was on there when I parked last night, and I don't know, it could have fallen off. I think it had fallen off. Like, look at this. The cover is gone. Like, this is all I got. So I might look into actually replacing this, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I woke up to this morning. I don't know if somebody stole it. Somebody, it just falling off, because it was kind of days ago. A couple of days ago, so it could have just fallen off. I hope nobody stole it. That's just, I don't know why you need to steal that, but crazier things happen. So yeah, that's the drama I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna see how much it costs to replace that and see where that goes. And yeah, so how did I get my LLC started? I did my LLC with a third-party company through Thomas E. Keller. The process was quick and easy versus trying to do it on your own. It's a little harder to find a reputable company to do that for you and not just taking your money. And so I filed it through them. My wife came up with the name. My wife came up with the company's name. The first original name that we wanted to go with, the way we wanted to spell it, like, I think we wanted to say just Synex. just an X, and that was it. Well, that was already taken. Apparently, there's either a one truck owner up or a small fleet that goes by that name around Cincinnati. I was like, I have never seen a truck with Cinex on the driving around Cincinnati. I've seen a gas station called Cinex, and maybe that's what he was talking about, referring to. So we couldn't use that, so we had to put logistics in there. So it's called Cinex Logistics LLC, and she came up with that name. My wife came up with that name. She came up with 5 different names, and that's the one I really like because located in Cincinnati, born and raised in Cincinnati. That's where the company's going to be located in the future. It's in Cincinnati. So I liked it better. It fits. So I have a problem with that. Talked to the guy that they go through. He said you got to change it, put some different words around, mixed play words. And so we'll change that. And then once he gave me the green light, it was okay, cool. You got your LLC. I got the EIE. I got my tax ID number, so I can actually hire people if I wanted to, which is cool. But it's not actually that hard to get your LLC. It's just that's a big move that you need to make. Even if whenever you're doing a lease to purchase or you leased on somebody, you need to create an LLC. I didn't do that when I was with KLLM. They did not tell us to do that. They did not recommend. They did not mention it at all. I was like, the whole entire time I was leased to purchase with KLLM, I should have had an LLC, and I didn't. So and what that really does, the LLC, it protects yourself. Say, like, when I was running for KLLM as a lease to purchase with no LLC, if I was to get in a bad accident and that person wanted to sue for the damage to the vehicle or have a civil lawsuit against me, they would come after me personally, not the company. They would personally come after me, take everything that I own, my cars, my money, everything. They can take everything out from under me. Versus if you have an LLC, they go after the LLC. Because that's where most likely their money is. Because you got insurance that was going to pay the claim. So yeah, that's the importance of having an LLC. Now it depends on how big you want to be. If you're just wanting to be a one truck owner and that's it, your name really doesn't. The name matters, but it's not as important. I should say it's not as important because you're just that one truck. So you can get by naming your truck called, let's use the example, you can super name, like you can name your LLC Ditto LLC. Stupid name, not marketable at all. There's so many puns with that. So, but we're not going to go there. Just a random example. But if you want to start your own fleet and start your own company and really get big, like, you got to think about your name. Your name says everything a potential client needs to know about you. Like for example, I'll use my company name, Cinex. The reason why it's called Cinex because it's located in Cincinnati, and the EX is for Express, Cincinnati Express Logistics. So Cinex Logistics is like playing on both words. You got the logistics Tells them I'm involved with transportation. You got the express that I transport everything fast and efficiently. And you got Cincinnati. It's located in Cincinnati. So it's marketable. It's marketable. Synex Logistics LLC. So you got to think about the name. If you want to come a really, like JB Hunt, it's a household name. Like Warner is a household name. Knight, it's a household name. Swift, it's a household name. So you got to think about marketing. I see some of these LLCs and the names of the LLCs, and they got some. I see some weird names like, I do not like that. I do not like that. I do not like that name. I do not like it, Sam. I am. So yeah, it's all about your name, guys. It's very important to think about your name. This is what you're about to be recognized. That's your recognition. It's your recognition for, companies to really know what you're about. You got to think about that. So don't just think long and hard when it comes to thinking about an LLC. What name should you go by? Don't just go create some weird name just because ain't nobody got this weird name, because it's not really a word, but I won't make it a word. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you're gonna be like, what's your company name? Iota. And I'd be like, Iota Logistics, or LLC. They're like, how you spell that? You're gonna be like, OUIADA or something. I don't know. You guys get what I'm talking about. Especially if you come to branding, you want to name it something you can brand, like you can market around, and you got to think about that when it comes to your name. Just wearing a hat that says Iota doesn't really tell the next person that maybe you're walking in your everyday citizen. You're wearing your truck company's called Iota, and you never know. You might have somebody who works high up in a company, or who is like needing some logistics. Need a little carrier. They want to, it's like, I need a new carrier, and I want to do business with a different carrier. And you're walking around with Iota, and they see that shirt, and they're not gonna think nothing of it. But it's a truck company. They don't know it's a truck company. Branding is everything. And then you got to think about it. You want people to remember that name. Yeah, you do. Like Iota. What's the chance of you remembering that name besides me mentioning it just now? You're probably gonna think of that right now. But name, and then your colors. You got to get the colors right. Now I went and got paid for a logo. I created my logo. My wife credit for the collars, because she inspired the collars of the logo, and it ties in to Cincinnati as well. So she inspired the collars of the logo. I went and created it. I went and got a decal made for the truck. That is, I should have it in the mail by the end of this week. I'm excited. My videos or pictures, you're probably going to notice that the name of the logo is going to be blurred out. It's going to be blurred out because I don't want to put that on my platform just yet, because I want to trademark it before I put that on any kind of platform. Because I don't want nobody taking it or taking my idea and running with it. That's another thing you got to think about when you're making YouTube videos, is you got everybody watching what you're doing, and putting stuff on social media that is not trademark or copyright, and then they take your idea and they make money off of it, and then they go get it copyrighted. They can sue you, claiming that you stole their idea, when in reality you didn't. But in the eyes of the law, whoever gets it trademarked or copyrighted first owns the rights to it. No matter if you came up with the idea and they seen it on your thing and they seen that you're doing well with it, they can take your idea and claim it as their own and make money off of it. And that's what I don't want to happen to myself. I do not want to put all this work in creating a logo and creating the colors to this logo and branding my company on hats and t-shirts and mugs and whatever have you, and it's not trademarked. It's not trademarked. It's not copyrighted. Somebody else can take that same logo and be like, look, I like that logo. Look, I like that logo. I wonder if that's trademarked. If it's not trademarked, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal it because I like that logo. Hey, I don't think that stuff happens? Y'all don't think that stuff happens? That, when it comes to owning a business, any kind of business, it's very cutthroat. It's very cutthroat out there. It's very cutthroat. It's if you're coming into an industry and you're new. Let's say I'm a new truck company, right? And I'm trying to make it big in the industry. And I'm trying to compete with the JB Hunts, the Snyder, the Swift, the Pam, the Knight, you name it. I'm trying to compete with all of them. I'm trying to get to that level. You think they're going to welcome me with open arms? You think they're going to be like, oh yeah, there's enough pie for everybody. There's enough piece of the pie for everybody. Come and join us. Come and join the party. Make the money. No, they want to cut you out. They want to smash you before you even get going. I promise you. I'll tell the truth. That's facts, y'all. That's facts. That's facts. Any top CEO want to smash out their competition. I tell you a prime example of this. When I worked at Ryder, and we had an account with Toyota, and one of Ryder's goals, because you got all kinds of carriers inside that Toyota plant in Hebron, Kentucky. You got all kinds of carriers. You got Average. You got JB Hunt. You got First Fleet. You got Variant. You got all these other, and you got all these owner ops out there. Ryder's main goal for that account is to be the only truck company in that Hebron Toyota DC. They want all their loads. They don't want some of it. They want it all. They want to push out all their competition. And that is what most companies are trying to do to their competitors. They're trying to push them out. They're trying to be the number one. Look at Amazon. I know I digress, but look at Amazon, guys. Look at Amazon. I drove past the Amazon hub the other day. You know they got sleeper trucks now? They got sleeper trucks. Not day cabs. They got sleeper trucks. Kenworth T680s. Sleepers. I'm like, oh my God, they are really trying to up their game. Amazon is about to cut all those owner ops out. They're like, why do I want to pay a owner op money when I can get my stuff moved through a company driver at a cheaper cost? I'm telling you, Amazon is trying to push on my buddies. They don't believe me, but Amazon is making a move to push out all their owner ops. You don't believe me? Look it up. Look it up, guys. Look it up. Amazon has been trying to cut out owner ops for a couple of years now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Amazon goes through I think they do this every couple of years, where they go through and they reevaluate their needs for owner ops. So they'll cut out a small carriers. They cut out small, yeah, we don't need your service anymore. We don't need your service anymore. We can do it all by ourselves. And that's what they do. But y'all, my time has ended. It is right now 11:32. I got 10 minutes before my clock starts. I gotta go start straighten up my truck, freshen up a little bit, and get rolling. I think I got another topic that I want to talk about. I'm going to do a topic on what I think every lease-to-purchase driver, owner-op driver should have on their truck, especially if you're new out here. I'm gonna show you what I got on my truck, and I'm gonna shoot that video at some point. I don't know when, but it'll be sometime this week. So keep a lookout for it. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, keep the sunny side up, the rubber side down. And me and Myra, we got some rolling to do. Me and Myra, and Angel. I think I named her Angel. Yeah, that's the trailer name. And the reason why I named it Angel is because our last number ends in an even number. So, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. So women are right and women are wrong. So even number right, odd number wrong. So it's a female trailer. So me, Myra, yeah, my truck's bi. She's bisexual. All right, I'll stop it. Yeah, I'll stop. But we're gonna take me, Myra. And Angel's going on a little trip down the road. Myra is dropping Angel off at a Walmart DC, and then we're picking up another trailer. All right, till the next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. And I will talk to you guys later.